Mark and Alana back, taking names.
Welcome to Manifession Mondays.
Manifession Monday. So we're gonna get that like queued up. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be extravagant. Watch, it's gonna, I'm gonna record my voice, and we're gonna have a whole segue around Manifestation Mondays. But today is a very, very good topic for you all. We're going to be talking about meditation. We're going to be talking about why we meditate. We're also going to be talking about how it can benefit you, and
a quick practice that you could do just to get you started.
If
you're just a brand new person in meditation in general, just to help you get started.
Yep.
So, meditation.
So I'll kick things off. Meditating is an ancient practice.
Oh dear! Don't even start.
And,
No. So, when Mark and I first started dating, he told me that he had to get off the phone at 9 o'clock at night, and I realized that it became a routine, and I was just like, okay, it's like 9, we're grown, like, why is he getting off the phone with me? And then eventually I just asked him, like, hey, like, we're not, dating or anything at nighttime by that point, because like we dated, in the middle of the day. And I asked him, so why do you get off the phone at 9? Are you like going to sleep? Do you wake up early for work? And he's like, no, I have to just go in the house and meditate. And I was like, wow, like he meditates. I thought that was really fascinating, because I have a meditative practice also, but I never met a man that like meditated, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I was definitely intrigued by it, and I got a chance to learn, more about his practice as our relationship went on. But like it was something that really like drew me closer into him, because it was really mysterious, and I thought it was pretty hot. So
I mean, the true reason why, my family, I came up around a family who did a lot of meditating, and I've kind of seen what it did for them in their lives, and for me, it's really a practice of clearing the mechanism. In the world that we live in, there's a lot of things that go on, a lot of things that are fed into your brain daily, a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of positive thoughts. And meditation really truly is just to kind of connect with yourself on a deeper level, and it's also an opportunity to connect with the world around you. Typically when we meditate, Alana and I both, we do try to set the mood first. So we don't just like jump into meditating. We usually are somewhere in a dim room, with dim lighting settings, and we set the mood. We might light a candle, we might have some smells going, or some incense or something, whatever,
just
to that effect, right? To kind of set the mood, and just to begin to calm yourself and calm your spirit down, because that's essentially what you're doing when you meditate.
Right, and the reason why I decided to pick up meditating was because there was plenty of information going in, and then I had to digest all of that information, and I just needed a practice to kind of calm me down, because we're in a world right now where we have to produce faster, stronger, bigger, harder every day, and to deal with that stress, I picked up meditating. It definitely helped me to focus during the day. It definitely helped me to reflect on my life and to reflect on a lot of decision making. I was able to make decisions better. Like I made them with a clearer mind. It has definitely helped me, in my life, like drastically, especially with that decision making, and also seeing things clearly. And there's actually been like attitude shifts and things like that, because I picked this up relatively early. I was a teenager, so I was dealing with those teenage mood swings, and so my mom introduced me to meditating, probably to help her out as a parent.
Yeah.
But so Mark and I definitely want to offer to you guys a simple and easy practice that you can do at home. You can even start today. So the best times to typically meditate are in the morning or in the evening, and that's because it's a time that's pretty much not as distracted. You're not really working for somebody all day. You might not be taking care of your kids. Whatever your obligations are, they really don't happen early in the morning or late at night. So to really set time aside for yourself is really good.
Yeah,
It's a really good practice in self-love.
it's
So
really, really
put
powerful.
some time aside for yourself.
And it's really, really strong because I mean, when Alana and I, again, she alluded to, I used to meditate when we first met. I mean, and in that time, it was really, really a time to connect with me a little deeper. It's a time where you can actually clear your thoughts. I know Alana uses a light. She uses like a candle, and she uses that as the focal point. And I use candles as well, but I also like to focus on my breathing. And so in breathing, you begin to calm yourself down. You begin to feel yourself getting more relaxed, and it just kind of feels like you're becoming one with not just you, but with your surroundings. Because when you're sitting in that dim light or that dark room, you and you're calming yourself down. You begin to breathe, and you feel yourself breathing and calming down. Your thoughts at that moment are very, very clear, so that you can, the impressions that you go with. I usually go with an intention when we meditate. So that's something that as a practice as well. When you begin to meditate, meditate with an intention. Meditate with something that you're trying to manifest. Meditate with a thought, an idea, something that you're trying to bring about within your life. Because when you actually dedicate that time to yourself, you really have that time to connect with that idea and kind of cultivate it. It may sound weird. It may sound, like spacey, but I'm telling you, like, it's real. And when you actually get a chance to do it and you begin to meditate, you'll definitely see and feel a difference. And again, when you're trying to blank your mind, it's a little hard in the beginning. But as you continuously do it and you get better with practice, it'll be a lot easier once you begin to focus on your breathing or focus on that light that you're actually looking at. So that's just a part of the practice. Alana also has some more details.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're like in dim lighting because it just helps with focusing also. And also helps with that like overall warm feeling, that feeling of comfort. Sometimes like I'll use a blanket and either wrap myself around in a blanket or put it on my lap just to keep the warmth on me, because sometimes that can be a distraction if the temperature isn't the way that I like. And like Mark was saying, you go in with an intention, and you can also use it to maybe find answers for the problems or the obstacles that you have during the day. You can just sit there and just breathe and just think on any ideas that you have, or anything that you are pretty much wanting clarity on, because you're at a point where you're not stressed. This is the whole point here, is when you are not in a stressful mode or a stressful mindset, answers come easily to you. It's that stress, it's the distractions, it's all of that extra noise that really blocks you from being able to think clearly. So meditating and doing this practice really helps you to calm yourself down, so that way you're aware of not just yourself but your surroundings and even to your answers. So I'll put that blanket around, and just 10 minutes is all you need. For starters, the better you get, you may want to go longer because you may just get that feeling, but just focus on that light, focus on your breathing. Eventually you'll get numb, and it'll feel like a numbing feeling. And I can only give you my words from my experience. You may have something different, and then you can just relax and just clear your head, and then come out, and you'll just find that the rest of your day you're able to answer questions better. You're able to make decisions better, faster, quicker, because you're not as stressed. You don't have all that level of stress on you because you already set your intention for the day in a calm state. Before anybody asks for anything from you, you already calmed yourself down and made yourself relaxed. And it's also great to do this at night. And the difference from my day meditation and my night meditation is the gratitude portion. So in the morning, I do say things that I'm grateful for, grateful for waking up, and some other examples, my family, our beautiful, wonderful home, and just safety, security, whatever I'm feeling for that day. I just pick 3 things. It's not really that difficult or complicated. And then at night, I do the same practice, but then I add in the gratitude portion of a lesson. Something that I learned throughout the day, something that might have been an obstacle or challenge the day before. I just give gratitude for the answer coming to me, being revealed to me, or just for even learning a lesson today, because as we go through life, we learn that we're just constant learners, and we're just on a journey to just better develop ourselves, learn ourselves, the world around us, and see how we fit in. So that's the reason why we go through life challenges, obstacles, and different things, is just really to bring out the best in you, but also to bring out the understanding in you. So I just really give gratitude and thanks to that understanding, and then I just go to bed.
And when she was talking about that numb feeling, in my experiences, the numbing it's kind of like an awakening, right? So when you feel numb, it's like you're really connecting. At that point, your mind is really blank. So I think that the numbing for me, I don't just get numb, but at one point you do. But I mean, it's awesome, man. It's an amazing feeling. It's something that you really need to experience for yourself. The more that you do it, the more you'll see it as a benefit for you in your life. So those are just some small tips. If you haven't meditated, or if you haven't made it a practice, you can use those tips that Alana suggested as well as myself, and just kind of, like she said, 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, wherever you can do it. If you're at your job and you're in the middle of a stressful situation, take a step away from your desk for a second, find a nice little quiet place, and just begin to focus on your breathing. Just calm yourself down, you know what I mean? That is also a form of meditation as well. So, I mean, it's a lot of different ways that you can go about doing it. Do something that works for you, but again, go with an intention. When you meditate, Lana said dark rooms are best. Morning or evenings. Typically, you can do both sessions in the morning or the evenings as well. Whatever works better for you and your schedule. But honestly and truly, friends, definitely make that a practice. Make that a daily habit. And I'm sure whatever it is that you're trying to manifest from it, you'll get clarity from it and your visions and then your impressions.
And definitely put some comments below, because I want to know how you guys are doing. If you started doing a meditative practice, what is it? Share, and I love to hear the details of that. And as always, you can find all of the ways to reach us and contact us in the details and description below. Right?
Or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at TakingAmes. If you like the video, you can always give us a thumbs up.
Excellent. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Next Manifession Monday.